Hi everyone, today I shall discuss about the deduction of the Coulomb's law by the use of Gauss theorem. Sometimes it is asked to derive the Coulomb's law with the help of Gauss theorem. So, to derive it, we shall consider this one a point charge plus q which is placed at the point O, and at first we have to determine the electric field at the point P. Suppose the distance of the point P is smaller from the point O. So we have to at first draw a Gaussian surface which is passing through the point P, and after that we will apply the definition of the electric flux, and after that apply the Gauss theorem and equate these two. Now we shall be in a position to get the value of the electric field. So let us start. Suppose this is a point charge plus q placed at the point O in the air, and electric field is to be determined at the point P at a distance of r from the point O. So at first we have to draw the Gaussian surface. So draw the Gaussian surface which is passing through the point P. This Gaussian surface will be obtained just like a sphere of the radius small r. So we have to apply the definition of the electric flux. That is phi E equals closed surface integration of the scalar product of the electric vector and area vector. That is E into dA into cos theta closed surface integration. Now theta is the angle between the direction of the electric field and area vector. Here we see this is the point P, this is the area element, and this is the direction of the area vector, and electric field which is produced due to this point charge is directed radially outward, which is passing also through the point P. Therefore, both electric field as well as the area vector are in the same direction. Therefore, theta will be 0, and it comes out EA cos 0 equals E into A, but A is the area of this surface which is a Gaussian surface. Therefore this Gaussian surface being a sphere, therefore area will be of the sphere E 4 pi r square. Therefore phi E comes out E into 4 pi r square. Now by Gauss theorem we know phi E equals 1 upon epsilon naught times of the q, and we have already determined the value of phi E. Therefore equating these two we get E 4 pi r square equals q upon epsilon naught, and E comes out 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square. This is the electric field at the point P being produced by this point charge plus q. Now as we know, in the electric field capital E, if a charge q naught be placed, then the force will be q naught into E. Therefore this will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square times q naught. That is, force will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Q1 Q2 means product of the 2 point charges and the square of the distance between them. Okay, thanks. Now let us explain it in the Hindi. कूलाम के नियम को गॉस के प्रमेय के द्वारा प्राप्त करना। इसको प्राप्त करने के लिए सबसे पहले माना y में बिंदु आवेश +q रखा हुआ है और इससे बिंदु P पर जो r दूरी पर है वैद्युत क्षेत्र को ज्ञात करना है। अतः बिंदु P से सबसे पहले गुजरते हुए गॉसियन पृष्ठ को खींचना पड़ेगा जो एक गोलीय गॉसियन पृष्ठ होगा और इस गोलीय गॉसियन पृष्ठ पर एक छोटा सा सूक्ष्म एरिया एलिमेंट ले लिया जाए और इस पर लंब डाला जाए। इसकी डायरेक्शन ये है जो एरिया वेक्टर की डायरेक्शन को बता देगा। इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन Q से स्टार्ट होती हुई ये जा रही है जो इसी पॉइंट P से होकर जा रही है और ठीक एरिया वेक्टर dA की दिशा में है, अतः दोनों के मध्य का कोण 0 होगा। अब अप्लाई किया जाए phi equals closed surface integration of the scalar product of vector E and vector dA equals E dA cos 0. This will be E into A. A is the area of the spherical Gaussian surface. कैपिटल A इस गोलीय गॉसियन पृष्ठ का क्षेत्रफल है और गोले का क्षेत्रफल आप जानते हैं 4 पाई r स्क्वायर होता है। Therefore it will become 4 pi r square. Implies that phi equals 4 pi r square into E. Now by Gauss theorem, गॉस के नियम से phi equals Q upon epsilon naught। इसको इक्वेशन 2 मान लिया जाए, इसको इक्वेशन 1 मान लिया जाए, दोनों को इक्वेट कर दिया जाए तो आपको मिलेगा E 4 pi r square equals Q upon epsilon naught, which gives capital E equals 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon r square। अब इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की वैल्यू हम लोगों को मिलेगी दिस वन। चूंकि इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की वैल्यू मिल गई है और यह है कैपिटल E, अगर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड E में माना इस पॉइंट P पर कोई पॉइंट चार्ज +q रखा हुआ है, पॉजिटिव टेस्ट चार्ज और +q नॉट, तो इस पर फोर्स लगेगा F इक्वल्स इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इनटू अमाउंट ऑफ चार्ज। देयरफॉर इट विल बी 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1, Q2, Q1 is Q, Q2 is Q naught upon R square. Therefore, force acting between 2 point charges is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into product of the magnitude of 2 point charges and square of the distance between them, यानी 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught एवं दोनों बिंदु आवेशों के परिमाणों का गुणनफल एवं उनके मध्य की दूरी के वर्ग के व्युत्क्रमानुपाती होता है। ओके, थैंक्स।